Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I'm here to talk about Oracle Jane Austen, guys. This is a deck that I have been lusting after for what, about 2 years now? I don't know when it came out, but I remember it was in French and now it's in English. And shout out to Titan Books for doing that for me because they didn't send this to me. I bought this, but I am just excited that it exists because I don't buy Oracle decks in languages that I cannot read well because I know I won't use them, especially when they're this wordy. I'm not going to pull my phone out to translate every card. I'm just not going to do that. It's not something I'm going to do. So I don't even bother. But I have been lusting after every time I see somebody use this deck. I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. I wish it was in English. Oh, it's so beautiful. And now it is. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I'm losing my voice a little bit because I've been doing a lot of talking today. So I do have my tea, and you might hear me slurping. I'm drinking pumpkin spice adagio tea today because I had to pull out the holiday teas. I've already opened them and started drinking them. Every year I get a an advent calendar from Adagio, but this year, because I can't wait until December to start with my advent calendar, I also bought a holiday thing, like a box of holiday teas, 24 holiday teas to kind of get me, just kind of tide me over. And so this is my first one that I've opened today, and it's pumpkin spice. Very exciting. It does taste very nice. Just like it's like a light pumpkin spice. It's not heavy on the spice. So enough about the tea. I got the tea instead of the latte because it's Jane Austen, right? Like, we needed tea. We needed tea for Jane. All right, so it says explore your inner Elizabeth Bennet or discover your crazy Marianne Dashwood side with this 40 card oracle deck and accompanying guidebook inspired by the abundant world of Jane Austen. A letter bearing good news, an unexpected encounter, a revelation not to be taken lightly. Fans of Jane Austen are guided by the messages brought to you by the rich narrative of one of Britain's most prestigious authors. Okay. So it does not have thumb hole cutouts. Tighten if you see this. I don't know if they'll ever see this because we need thumb hole cutouts, guys. We can't get the boxes open without them. It's like a whole struggle. And there's only 40 cards in here, so it's not heavy enough to like shake it. And it's such a beautiful box. I want to use it, you know? So I'll figure it out. I will figure it out the inside of the box. It's like fuchsia. Let me not close it because I almost messed up, y'all. Almost messed up. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm very excited, very excited because you know how you just been wanting something forever and you thought you would never get it, and then boom, you got it. It's so cool. Here's the list of cards. So it talks about how to draw the cards. Looks like a couple of spreads, and then right into the write-ups. What the write-ups look like. If you want to take a screenshot of that, and I'll read one at the end as always. Looks like we get a picture of the card, a title. It looks like maybe this is maybe what's on the card, and then more, and then inspiration, the book, Sense and Sensibility, Mansfield Park. What's your favorite Jane Austen novel, guys? I don't know. I think it's between. I really like Persuasion, but maybe it's Mansfield Park. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know what yours is. All right, so I don't want to peek because I haven't looked at the cards. So this did come shrink wrapped and it came with a band around the cards. I opened them to count to make sure all the cards were here because I wanted to make sure they were all here. I didn't know when I was going to get to do this walkthrough. But since we're doing this today, I don't want to peek. So let's do it. All right, so it looks like, yeah, look at this color palette. Oh, it's wonderful. We get a gold edge. They are glossy and, but not sticky. And so we have the number here, the image, and then the title is on this ribbon, and then there's further inspiration down here. So this one says, "The little voice of peace, beyond reason and feelings, this small, discreet voice will guide you along the paths of peace." The game of appearances. She's got the mask. A well-meaning friend. I love this. So it looks like we have some where the people peek out and we actually can see them, and some that look like they're in silhouette and they kind of look like a cameo. So these maybe look like a small painting and these look like a cameo. A new point of view, imagination in action. They're playing dominoes. Says your imagination is boundless. It's time to turn dreams into action. The art of self observation, hypersensitive, a loyalty poorly rewarded. I'm so sorry. What does this say? If others don't know how to show you the recognition you deserve, you know intimately the value of your work and efforts. Okay, so you have to like find it within yourself. A toxic relationship. Ooh, and they're puppeting her. That's probably inspired by persuasion, maybe. Let yourself be surprised. What's beyond? This is giving secret garden vibes. Okay, the best of the other is in me. The best of the other is in me. Oh, I like that. Other people's gaze doesn't define who you are, it's just one perspective of many. The path of prudence. If you dream of forgetting all constraints and lull yourself into complacency, remember that prudence can save you from disappointment. The influence of others. Change of direction. This one says future prospects and there. Find your inner strength. Confide in somebody. A quiet enjoyment. To sit in the shade on a fine day and contemplate the greenery is the most perfect refreshment. Jane Austen, Mansfield Park. Appease the wrath within. I'm sorry, it's a little bit difficult to read some of this writing because it's very swirly. Appease the wrath within. So some of these are quotes I noticed. So this one is a quote from the book, and this one is a quote from Pride and Prejudice. Angry people are not always wise. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. But some of these are just inspirational sentences. Like this one says, I don't know what that says, Rossings Park. And it says a place to recharge your batteries and reflect. I guess that's the name of one of the parks in the book. The letter, you're about to receive some news. Innermost home, each house or estate reflects its owner. I love this picture. Garden or forest. Commitment does not deprive you of your freedom. Is it really a privilege? If labels are useful on jam jars, are they really useful on people? Oh goodness. Feeling of loneliness. Instead of dancing with your friends, you prefer to stay in the background. The East Room. Virtue and opinions. Their face. I love the little devil and angel. Tom Bergstrom. Apparently he's a joker. It says it's not too late to change some habits. Okay. Shy and inaccessible. Take action to meet new people. Double dealing. Some attentions you receive might not be entirely benign. I like this one. The beauty of a night sky. Kimberly Estate. It seems to be a mix of stuff from the books, characters, places, people, inspirations, quotes, and maybe from the author's own imagination as well, or the own inspiration. This one says the lack of hair, the marriage proposal, or maybe just, you know, some things are taken directly from the book and some things are more inspired by the book. This one says the ball, or by several of her books, because, you know, they probably all have a ball in them of some sort. The secret. It's been a long time since I've read Jane Austen novels, guys. It's not since I was young. And then I've seen the Persuasion most recently, the movie with what is her name? Melanie Griffith's daughter. I can't remember her name. And so that's the last Jane Austen movie I saw, but or maybe I saw Pride and Prejudice Zombies or something. That one was actually kind of interesting. The London, so it says London. Oh, did I read this one? The Old Pencil. I got talking about movies. Sorry, got distracted. Spring, summer, autumn, or winter. Good fortune. And the last one, refusal. Saying no can be a source of strength and new perspectives. And here are the backs again up close. Okay, so I think that these might be just a little bit smaller than. Are they smaller? Let's see. Here's the Southern Botanic. Yeah, they're a little smaller than an Oracle deck. A little shorter, a little more narrow, and Southern Botanic might actually be a little bit smaller than like a Hay House deck, just slightly. So these are a little bit smaller, but they're still sizable, See gold coating and a glossy coating on the cards as well. And but they're not sticky. The gloss isn't sticky. It's very glidey. And I think they're only 40 cards, so I should be able to. Yeah, and they're nice and bendy. So if you have, I might actually be able to riffle shuffle these the regular way because they're a little bit shorter than normal Oracle cards. Let's try. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So they shuffle nicely. They're nice and bendy. I don't think they have a core, but if you riffle, because of the glossy coating, they're pretty sturdy. And if you riffle and bridge, they should be fine. So let's pick a couple of cards and see what this guidebook has to offer. We got two right here. So let's see what we have. Let yourself be surprised and the marriage proposal. Great. So they are numbered. So we have 10 and 33. So let's start with 10. It's 10 over here if you'd like to read it. Take a screenshot. It says, let yourself be surprised. When you make a point, yeah, this is really hard to see, this black on this dark green. I can see it here on the card, though. It says, if you make a point of not letting yourself be impressed, you may knowingly deny yourself pleasant surprises. Like Elizabeth Bennet, you know how to marvel at the little things in life and savor the joy of the present moment. That said, you're not one to be impressed by glitz, superficiality, or shallow rhetoric. You know how to recognize illusions and pretenses, and you're never fooled. To approach you and get to know you, you have to be honest, transparent, and authentic. Keep it simple and humble. Put away the lace-like embroidered arguments and avoid bending over backward. So it's not always easy to approach you because one can quickly regret complimenting you. If you deem the person's remark inappropriate or lacking in tact, they may well find themselves faced with an unimpressed look and have to turn on their heels. While it's good not to let yourself be swayed by frivolous talk, keep in mind that sometimes it's very pleasant to be surprised. You could discover the fragility that lies behind certain behaviors and marvel at what lies behind appearances. Inspiration, Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice, 1813. And this one says for number 33. Okay, so this one is number 33. And I'm just going to get a little closer so you can take a screenshot. So it says the marriage proposal. This is your chance to evolve. Again, I cannot read it in this book. I cannot read this at all. Like, I cannot see this. It's black on a dark brown and it's tiny, and I cannot see that at all. So it says, in Jane Austen's novels, marriage is a life-changing event, an important decision, a destiny being created. Sometimes it's also the promise of financial and material security, a means of securing a certain standard of living. This card indicates a great opportunity to evolve, a new opportunity. This message can also shed light on your deep desire for change. Opportunities to evolve are first and foremost doors we allow ourselves to open. However, it's not always easy to take the plunge. Since we often don't know what's behind it, we can vacillate between a burning desire and the fear of discovering it. What's more, when we don't know what we're going to find, we're easily held back by what we think we're going to lose. Rest assured, everything will be fine. It's time for you today to serenely welcome this emerging opportunity. Allow yourself to shape your life in a new way, to travel to other lands, to multiply your experiences, and to find hidden treasures within yourself. Inspiration: The Wedding of Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice, 1813. Okay, so that's some really good advice, I think. Good solid daily advice. And I think that this could be really easy to read with even without this guidebook because a marriage proposal, if you're thinking about marriage, that makes sense that it's going to be a big change and something that could make you nervous, but it's going to be good for you. Letting yourself be surprised, allow yourself to be open to surprise. Don't let surprise cause you to run or to besmirch someone because they are trying to be quirky or cute or whatever. So I think that I can work with this. So I think I can work with this. What do you guys think about this one? Overall, I'm pretty excited to have it, and I'm very excited that it's in English. So I will definitely be able to work with it easier in English than I would in French. Because I can't speak French at all. Really excited to have this. Finally, be able to play with it. The colors are matching my background right now, so I'm. At first, I thought, oh, I'll just put this directly in my little summer box, but no, no, no. I think we're keeping this out for November because this is my vibe right now. So you'll have to let me know what you think of the stack in the comments below. Or if you had it pre-ordered, did you get it? Because I pre-ordered it and it came. I was so excited when I saw it was going to be in English that I pre-ordered it. So yeah, I like it. I'm excited to have it. I don't know what I'm going to match it up with though. I wonder. I have a couple of things in my summer box that I think would go with it, but what do I have out here? I wonder, let me just see something. Let's start with the Secret Mirror Tarot. This is the color edition. I literally just got this in. I just took it out of the box, took the plastic off and stuff. It's still in order because I haven't even looked at the cards. I just looked to make sure they were all there. So let's just see. I think the color scheme might match up because this is a kind of a like muted color. It's not the it's not the same colors, but it's the same saturation, I think. So let's see how they'll look. They could, maybe. What do you think? I love the backs with this. It could be the backs that are making me want to use them. They're definitely a different vibe because this is like a softer vibe, and these are so sassy and cute. But Jane Austen could be sassy. She could be, I think, for her time, for sure. I don't know. I kind of like them, but then I kind of don't. I have to see. I'll have to see once I actually shuffle them. Let me know what you think. I don't know. Some of them I like that. I'm good with that. Yeah, I think I kind of like this. I'm okay with this. I'll have to try reading with them to actually like shuffle them and read them. But as far as aesthetics, it's not a matchy, but it'll do. It'll do. So let me try one more that I'm interested in seeing. So what if we brought the modern edginess of this Find Your Magic tarot to the Jane Austen vibe? What do we think? So we've got the Fool and the Ace of Cups with the ball. An important meeting could be just around the corner. It's Ace of Cups and Fool. The little voice of peace. Beyond reason and feelings, this small, discreet voice will guide you along the paths of peace. With the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. This is very introspective cards, and then it's saying, just do a little bit of going with your inner voice that's inside and find your peace. What if the world was ready to accept you as you are? After all, there is no one else like you, with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The game of appearances. What if you won the game of appearances? What if you if you won the whole game. London. Your pronounced taste for entertainment could lead you off the beaten track. The Sun and Queen of Cups. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this could be fun. It's definitely interesting. Change of direction. Just as we're heading towards a certain future, life sometimes offers us a new path with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Shy and inaccessible. Take action to meet new people with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I like this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Last up, the Botan Tarot. This is the second edition. I just got this and I want to read the zine. So I'm keeping this in order because I don't want to mess it up because I want to read the zine. But I think the artwork, especially things like these sketchy ones, I don't know. I mean, something about them both feel soft. I haven't worked with this deck. So they're very different decks and they have different themes, and they come from different symbolic, they have different symbology. And I think that they are going to, I don't know how the energies are going to match up because I haven't read with Botan Tarot yet, but these sketchy ones made me think of this. So I wanted to see. I figure we might as well do it while we're on camera. So let's see. So what do we think of this little mashup? I mean, I think the paper on this deck feels interesting. It feels so natural, like it's uncoated or something. Kind of cool. I'm brand new to this deck. I've seen it around here and there, but not that much, to be honest. And so some of these cards are brand new to me. I've never seen them before. And I really have no clue like what's going on in them. So I really want to read the zine because I read a couple of them and the zine is really good. So I bought it and I want to read more. But I like the way this looks together. So I wonder, I don't know how this one is going to read overall, what its energy is going to be. But aesthetically, I like these. So that's an option as well. All right. So that's my last one for today. So those are my first impressions of the Oracle Jane Austen. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. For me, I love the imagery and I like the titles. And, I could read with that alone, but then we have these inspirational messages down here and then what's in the guidebook, which I think are interesting. So I want to try to work with them maybe one card at a time for a little while and just see what I come up with. But I do think that they're beautiful. I know that much because I've been seeing them around and I was like, ugh, I want, but like I couldn't read them. So now that I can read them, now that I can actually read what's on the cards, I wonder how I'm going to work with these. They're very predictive, that's for sure. So I think that they will work fine as like in a predictive reading. I don't do a ton of readings where I'm trying to find outcomes of things. I'm mostly just trying to get the energy of what's happening now, So yeah, I think there's a mix of energies in this. So I'm not sure exactly how I'll use it. I have to see what happens. I always start with one card a day. I start there and then and see where it goes from there. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Circle back. Ask me in a year how it went. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. Links will be in the description box below where you can pick up this deck. It will be an Amazon affiliate link. As always, I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you decide to purchase it from Amazon, I do appreciate it when you use those links. It gives me a couple of cents. It doesn't cost you anything. It really helps me out. I put it all right back into the channel. All you need to do is click the link, log in and check out, put it in their cart after you log in and then check out within the hour. And they give me credit for the purchase. I think I will put the links to the other decks that I showed here today, the other three, but I think the Botan Tarot is currently out of stock. I will put the link to the creator's website down below though. I do have a full walkthrough coming of that Secret Mirror color edition. I'm not going to do it today, so it might be a couple of weeks, but stay tuned on the channel, hit the bells and all of that so you can see that if you're interested. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.